of our 2-hour show. This is flying out the door.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you love turquoise.
Okay, it's not this. Okay. I will tell you this and
Yeah.
on this.
Go ahead.
How this design came about. Okay, this is three-dimensional hand woven. It's actually round, guys. This is round. All right? Yeah, can we go in the zoom? If you'll zoom in on this. Do you see how this is completely round?
Yeah.
These
look at
are
that.
all natural nuggets of Angel Peak Chilean turquoise. This is the natural. Look at the color quality of this material. Look at this design. Now, I will tell you how this design came about. I made this for a friend of ours, which begged me that they had seen us do this in other materials, this weaving, and I had made an apatite, a neon blue apatite, and she saw that and she said, "Oh, I would love that in turquoise, in high blue turquoise. Is there any way?" And I went, "Oh, crap." So, but doing what I do, I made one, right? And it looked so cool. It was so great. And like an idiot, then I showed it to the buyer. And of course, she bought it. Now, this right here, talk about a deal, but talk about a labor of love, and talk about something that this would be impossible for me to repeat on. The quality on this turquoise, this is Angel Peak, but it's electric blue. I mean, it is that robin's egg blue, clear. These are all natural nuggets. The only reason that I could do this in the first place, and I tell people this all the time, but I don't know if they really understand the relevance of this. Every material, I don't care what it is, if it's apatite, if it's lapis, if it's malachite, it doesn't make any difference. Everything undergoes the same process when we bring it into the warehouse, right? Every material is first, we have what we sorting machines that are basically racks that have sequences of different size screens in them. And what they do is they bring the raw material before we've done anything to it, other than it's steamed, it's cleaned. We shake those racks and we take everything and we sort it by size. Then we take all those materials by the sizes and we sort them by color. Everything's sorted by color. Then all of those color buckets are sorted by grade of material. So what you're looking at here is all the small natural nugget material that we got from the Angel Peak deposit in Chile over a 3-year period that we were collecting this material. So all the small nugget material that we had in that size, in that color, and that grade. And this is like the high grade. This is all AA, AAA, clear blue, really super nice nugget material. And so then they drill those, all the nuggets, they're polished, then they're drilled, and then they're woven. What makes this so unique and so different, even like the other woven design that we showed earlier, which I love, don't get me wrong, very labor intensive, is where they, it's like
flat.
a ribbon. It's
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
So they just weave that. This is actually crocheted.
Yep.
They have to do this with hooks. It's three-dimensional. It is the most time-consuming. I only have a handful of people that actually have the ability to do this. And you can see it's actually a wire, a jeweler's wire that they actually string this with. But the thing you need to focus on is the grade of the turquoise. This, to tell you the truth, if you took this into any jewelry store, if there was any jewelry store, you could put a gold finding on this and sell it for well over probably around maybe even $3,000 if this was done, if it was finished in gold instead of silver. But the predominant price would be not the silver or gold, not the gold finding, but the predominant price would be the material, the turquoise material. This is the Sleeping Beauty color. It is from the Angel Peak mine in Chile. This is high in the Andes Mountains. They mine this at over 12,000 feet. Now, as a pilot, okay, here's the key thing, just to give you a little relevance on 12,000 feet. In my plane, now my plane's pressurized, so I can pressurize it so I don't need to do it. If I wasn't pressurized, all of my passengers, including me, supposedly, should be, not that I would, but should be wearing an oxygen mask, anything over 12,000 feet. So, you know, because the air's so thin, the lack of oxygen, you're supposed to put on oxygen masks. So if you think about this, they mine this at over 12,000 feet, high in the Andes Mountains, very, very small deposit. And they only have about a 4-month, 5-month window to where they're actually mining, because the rest of the time it's just covered, it's either frozen or it's covered by snow. And when I say snow, I'm not talking a foot.
Right.
I'm talking like 5 to 10 feet of snow over where they actually mine this. And this is all hard rock mining. And the mine itself only mines turquoise. They only go in, it's only mining turquoise. They're not mining copper, they're not mining iron, they're not mining aluminum, they're not mining anything else. They're only going after the turquoise.
Yeah, and this is new, this is exclusive, and we are doing, launching it with a sale price of over 20% off. It's $229.95. We're doing it $50 off of that. That's a lot. I mean, to just launch it with like $50 off, I'm making sure I did the math right, because I did it before I came out here, so I actually had my reading glasses and a calculator. And it does come beautifully boxed, by the way. If you've never bought from HSN and J. King, it's gonna be wonderful for gift giving. By the way, extended holiday returns are in play, so you can return anything and that you get here in our 2-hour show, and you have until January 31st of 2025 to do so. And we do that so if in case you're putting something under the tree or for Hanukkah, that you have the ability to have no stress about it. If they don't love it, if they already were watching Jay and bought it themselves, who knows? So just to let you know that our extended holiday returns are in play right now. We do want to give you a peek at these beautiful